From one of the loudest venues in the NFL, there's a look at Arrowhead Stadium here in Kansas City. Here's the former Illini kicker, Chase McLaughlin, to get us started. And we are underway from Arrowhead. And this is not going to wind up anywhere near the landing zone, so this will be blown dead. And they'll move it up to the 40.
Hey, 15, 15, 15.
They'll start with the option. A good start. One play, 10 yards. And this, I mean, it's certainly something to watch out for. He is not afraid to call his own number on plays like that. And here he takes it for good yardage.
And we know this defense prepared all week for this, but sometimes when you see it in person, it's a whole different ball game. And all that preparation, it goes right out the window.
Fight on these two. Fight on these two.
The slot man in motion right.
Fight tight.
Now here's a fake on the jet sweep as they'll go instead with Pacheco. And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it.
That's a good play by the guys on the defensive side of the ball. Held him to a gain of 2. And that changes the playbook a little bit now for the guy calling plays. 2nd and 8. Now he's got to probably think about going to the air instead of maybe staying with the ground game.
From a couple of yards beyond midfield, here's 2nd and 8. Now Mahomes. He'll drop this off to Pacheco. And he'll go down shy of the 40 at the 41. That's good. The completion there for 7 yards. And that'll leave him with a 3rd and just a yard. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down.
Yellow, yellow.
From the gun on 3rd down, Mahomes. He's going to get that to his running back out of the backfield. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. Defense was expecting run, and they're dealt a pass of over 15 yards. Well, we know he can run the football too, but he's a good pass catcher. That's been on display here, Charles, on this opening drive.
And we certainly have seen the benefits of what he did in the offseason, which was spend more time with wide receivers, working on routes, working on cuts, in order to make himself a more complete running back and even more of a threat downfield.
He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
And a lot of times these plays, they either go for nothing or they go for big yardage. And here, they got to the outside, turned it upfield, and ended up getting a nice little gain out of it.
They'll get it in the hands of their receiver, Hopkins. Now the ball comes loose. And it looks like one of the DBs has it. Obviously, you got to hold on to the football, but I've got to give credit to the defense there. Good job of knocking it free.
Yeah, because a lot of the time we just blame the offensive players for not taking care of it. How about the effort of the defensive players knowing that guys are going to, and if they're good, anticipate the contact coming and try and cover up the football. And they still find ways to knock it free.
Hey, alert, 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 alert. Hey, alert 33. Pistol. Watch, watch.
Mayfield now after the fumble recovery. Oh, his first throw of the game going to be intercepted. And they'll take possession already in the red zone and in a great spot to add points to the scoreboard.
And, Brandon, how many times have we seen a defense with a lot of field behind them get even more aggressive, right? They feel like they've got them not pinned down, but in a favorable spot for them. And they took advantage of it there, got a nice interception, and set up their offense in great shape.
So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. They'll start out here with a jet sweep. And he will reach the 8-yard line before going out. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll leave him with a 2nd and just a few inches left.
Yellow. Watch it.
They'll try a little trickery here on the end around. And he will take it on in for a Chiefs touchdown. Rice, an 8-yard touchdown run. And the Chiefs take the early turnover and convert it into an opening touchdown. This feels like something we'd see more commonly, CD, in a college game. They give it to the receiver down here in the red zone, but it winds up successful.
Yeah, partner, I think you think it's less likely to find running space to the edge down here close to the end zone where things are so condensed. But a lot of times you end up focusing on the running backs, and they're able to slip it to the receiver, and it resulted in a touchdown.
Here's the Chiefs kickoff unit now as they'll send this one away. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. How do you approach drive number 2?
Going back to your game plan coming in, everyone has matchups that they like better than others. Where they think they have an advantage, dial up some of those plays. Try and go to those spots and get your offense moving.
Now Mayfield. This is caught by McMillan. And a big gain that time. He's out of bounds on what will be the final play of this first quarter. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. So a big play as it gets him all the way down to the 20 now for 1st and 10. Mayfield. Oh, he's got him in wide open, complete. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Buccaneers. Chris Godwin, a 20-yard touchdown. And the Bucs are an extra point away now from tying this ball game.
The catch and the touchdown, they were the end result of a terrific route run by the receiver.
Extra point by McLaughlin is up and good. And we are tied at 7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And this is going to be returned from the middle of the end zone. Powering his way forward. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22. The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out looking. And now this is intercepted. My goodness. And he'll take this into the end zone. Now, hold on here. We do have a flag down. So let's see what this is about. So they obviously declined that, and it is a touchdown.
They still had the option, but let's face it.
There's no option.
There's no option when you score a touchdown. An easy call for them.
Extra point by McLaughlin is up and good. And that makes the score 14-7. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six. And now the kick is away. And no run back here. That's going to be a touchback. And we'll bring it out to the 30-yard line. Mahomes will lead the Chiefs up 1st and 10 right at the 30. Hopkins, the man in motion right. Now they'll fake the jet sweep and off play action. Here's Mahomes. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Partner, what we're seeing so far is the defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
And this time he's got the hookup. It's complete. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. It'll be a pickup of 16 and a Chiefs first down.
But they certainly made a point of getting him involved in the passing game here in the first half. They must have seen something in the scouting that said, hey, we can capitalize on him getting the ball possibly in the open field. And I think in the second half, that may loosen up the defense a little bit to get the running game going back inside.
And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. 13 yards as they've got the connection working. His second catch in a row, first down. Mahomes to throw once more. This will be incomplete. Oh, a dream chance for a D lineman, but he couldn't pull that one in.
Well, nearly another interception there. That would have been 2 drives in a row with a pick. He's got to start taking care of the ball way better than what we're seeing.
Interestingly, that throw was probably worse than the one he threw the interception on last drive, but fell incomplete. Here's 2nd and 10. Mahomes going to fire quickly to Worthy. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4.
43.
Looking to throw is Mahomes. Steps away to his left. Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. And the Bucs will take over possession here up at the 44. He got outside the pocket there trying to improvise, and he was calling for the ball downfield, but still the interception.
I think what happened, he did call for the ball thinking that he was open, but I think the quarterback spotted him too late. And that margin that he had on the defenders, that got eaten up, and they came up with the interception.
The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. They'll start in excellent field position following the INT. And incomplete, he dropped it. Maybe a rookie mistake there. 2nd down. Game clock at 2:01. Time for one final play before the 2-minute warning.
Run.
They go play action. Mayfield. That is caught. It's Chris Godwin. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. Chris Godwin with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Bucs are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Extra point by McLaughlin is up and good. And it's now 21-7. Following the touchdown, here's McLaughlin to kick off. And no chance to see a return on the dynamic kickoff. They'll move this out to the 30-yard line. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it? The offensive coordinator? Sometimes they just make a joke. All right, guys, had your fun? All right.
Throw it out the window.
Yeah, let's get back on track here. And sometimes that'll work just fine.
I guess it's time now to lean on that leadership. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
Yellow.
Pacheco gets it up the gut. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. 16 more on that one and another first down.
I'm okay with the call there. In fact, I actually like it. I know they're down a couple of scores, but the running game worked in that situation. Have it continue to go in that direction.
To throw, it's Mahomes. And a quick throw here, that's complete. It'll be a gain of 5, and it'll be second down.
All defenses worry that whenever anyone catches the ball and has a head of steam come out of the backfield, it can turn into a big play with missed tackles or he runs through people. But they were right there waiting, and they stopped him for a minimal gain.
Throwing now is Mahomes. They'll roll him out right. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's third down.
That was a touchdown if he could have hung on. Instead, it was a well-timed collision to jar that one free.
They come up now 3rd and 5 following the incomplete pass. Mahomes now to throw. He finds Hopkins complete. And he's brought down short. 2 yards there, needed 4. The Chiefs now going to use the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in the first half of play. Mahomes going to go on 4th down. He's got his target. That's complete. And the Chiefs are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. Now another timeout called for by the offense. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. This is 1st and goal and a golden chance to get a score back here before halftime. And he's going to take it into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown. Isaiah Pacheco as the first half is winding down. And the Chiefs are able to cut into this lead in the final seconds of the first half.
I think everyone in the league talks about finishing, don't they? Doesn't matter whether it's a quarter, a half, a game, a series, whatever. But they're finishing the first half in fine style, putting that one in the end zone.
They did, and they didn't leave much time on the clock either. Well done. Mahomes will throw for it. Steps away. And he will get into the end zone, and a 2-point conversion will cut this down to a 6-point game. And with a successful 2-point try, the QB rolling out, I would imagine on the defense that makes it tough. When he goes out, he's got the option to run or pass.
Yeah, it really does. If you decide not to bring extra people or extra pressure, maybe you have to have a spy on the quarterback, someone to account for him, because oftentimes that is the unaccounted for player.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find it.
Oh, the turnover fest continues. Here's another interception. Well, Charles, so close to halftime there. You throw the interception. Not only that, you do give it to them in plus territory as well.
Yeah, they were pushing real hard to try and get something more on the board on their side of the ledger right before the half. Looking at it with 20/20 hindsight, though, might have been better to hand it off a few times, hoping to get something to break instead of putting the ball in the air and, of course, putting the ball in jeopardy.
Oh, this one incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it. And it's second down.
They started this drive backed up against the wall by the turnover, but I love their fight. Planted their feet and forced the incompletion on first down.
So with 4 seconds to go in the half, here's the field goal unit onto the field. And Butker pulled it. It's no good. And the deficit will stay at 2 field goals.
Yeah, it's been a disappointing first half for them, all things considered. And this can serve as the capper. It's a missed field goal in the wait going, and that's only going to serve to lessen the mood even further.
The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. 1 second, all that remains. Final play of the half, Mayfield. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the third quarter. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25. Now Mayfield and the Bucs come up on 1st and 10 at their own 24. On the ground, it's Irving to start the drive. Now he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down. From the 32-yard line now, here's 2nd down at a yard. Now Baker going to change it up. Oh, a heck of a move.
Man.
7 yards there and a 1st down.
We don't talk about it very often, but sometimes there's a dip in intensity when you start the second half, which can manifest itself in some sloppy tackling. And how about right there? He ran right through that weak tackle attempt.
On 1st and 10, here's Irving. Taken down at the 42. In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
And they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin, too.
A man who grew up right here in Kansas City at Center High School, it's Rashad White. And he'll get it into enemy territory just across midfield at the 49. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a 1st down.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time and making it work.
He's got room to roam. Touchdown, Tampa Bay! Chris Godwin, 49 yards. And the Bucs are able to stretch out their lead.
And this is obviously quite a performance. And most of the time when we talk about someone putting a team on their back, I think we're talking about a guy who runs the football. In this case, it's a guy out wide catching it, and he's done exactly that, truly leading his team right now towards victory.
3 touchdown catches. He's been the headliner. Mayfield going to try to throw for the 2. And he's going to be taken down. It's a sack, and they fail on the try for 2. Following the touchdown, here's McLaughlin to kick off. And we will not have a return. They'll bring this to the 30. KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. Now here's Mahomes. Flushed out right. He'll get just a yard on the scramble. It's 2nd down. Shotgun snap to Mahomes. And down he goes. A Buccaneer sack. Going to need better protection here. 3rd and long following the sack from Mahomes and company. Back to throw here. Sliding out of the pocket. Now on the run. He'll throw it back deep over the middle. Oh, that is incomplete.
Oh, that's some good closing speed there defensively because that looked open for a minute. But that's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up. Converged on his man and broke the play up.
And how about this? 4th and long, and they're going to go for it.
Hey, yo, go.
They're indeed going for it as they look to throw. He's going to go up top again. And Mahomes misfires again, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Jamel Dean. How about this?
Partner's bad enough when you just can't hold on to the football. But when your quarterback's throwing it to the other team, that's 3 interceptions now, 4 turnovers for the game. You really have no chance to win the football game.
Point it right.
Following the interception, Mayfield. And this is caught at the 8. And the Buccaneers are going to have a 1st and goal as he'll be taken down at the 7-yard line. It'll be 1st and goal when we come back. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. We're back now in KC. It's the Bucs. They've got the football. They also are in front here on the scoreboard as we start the 4th. A good chance now to put this game on ice. This is 1st and goal. Baker going to give it to Irving. And he's into the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown. Bucky Irving taking it in from 7 yards away. And the Buccaneers have pretty well put it away.
GG's, my boy.
It can hold over 82,000 fans, and every one of those seats is filled for this one, as our coverage of the NFL brings us to MetLife Stadium. Ball is teed up. Chase McLaughlin to do the honors. And away we go from East Rutherford. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. Motioning one of the tight ends. Oh, he lost the football. Oh, they got it back. They can try and salvage something. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down. Give him 15 yards on the pickup there. And it's good enough for a New York first down. Just one play into this drive, and they're already sitting on their own 45. First down, and they go right back to him. And into a sea of bodies he goes. Looks like they'll get about 3 out of it.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Second down now, 7 to go. Here's Tracy once more. Down the sideline inside the 40. And he finally ends up out of bounds after a huge gain. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets them up with 1st and goal.
Anytime you go over half the field in one play, totally changes the complexion of the drive. They're now set up beautifully in enemy territory to end the series with some type of points.
And he can only manage 1 yard. The defenders were at the ready to bring him down.
Okay, all right. There's a little progress on 1st and goal. You keep it safe, you push a little closer, and now you're set up for what you want to do on 2nd down.
Second and goal coming up. 5 yards to the end zone. Coming right to Singletary. And he's got them down to the doorstep inside the 5. Give him 4 on the play, partner. That pushes them a whole lot closer. 3rd and goal from the 2.
Well, you haven't given up the goal line yet, but this offense is moving closer and closer. Now might be the time defensively to get a little more aggressive, try to stick them with the loss, and make a difficult fourth down decision.
Tracy. And he gets in. Touchdown. The Giants take a 6-0 lead on their opening drive. No doubt about that one, Brock. They softened that defense up with that lengthy opening series, and then the front just couldn't stand up to the run as they reached the end zone.
Yeah, the numbers tell you, kind of just like baseball, you love home runs, you love explosive plays, but when you can play small ball and you can keep that defense gasping on the field, you can often run it right down their throats in the red zone.
Gano ready to send this away. Johnson now on the return. Finds some space. He's past the 30. And in great shape after that return. He's across the 35 before going out. Good starting field position for the Buccaneers. 1st and 10. On the give, this is Irving. And he scampers ahead and gets 2 on the carry.
You know, Kate, I like to call these body blows. Body blows. You got to be committed to running the football. Even if it doesn't move the chains, I guarantee you that wear and tear will pay dividends later.
Play fake. It's Mayfield. Grabbed by Chris Godwin. And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line. 16 yards on the play. And that's good enough for a Tampa 1st down. Baker now from the gun. That's complete, Mike Evans. That's a Tampa Bay touchdown. The Buccaneers finish off their opening drive. Mike Evans with the touchdown. He finds one of his great receivers, Brock, and they are off to a great start to begin this ball game.
Yeah, it's such a positive offensively when you can go find not just a field goal, but a touchdown on that opening drive. And defensively, this starts to shake the foundation of your preparation and makes you wonder what's in store.
So now the Buccaneers gonna go for 2. He's throwing for it. And this is caught. And that bid for the lead works out. They're now up 8-7. McLaughlin has it on the tee, and he's ready to send this flying. Short kick here, fielded at the 15. And a good return here as he gets it out past the 35. Good starting field position for the Giants as they head up 1st and 10. On the handoff, this is Tracy. And he's able to drive up past the 40. Give him 4 that time, so 6 to go on 2nd down. We will not get another play in here. That's going to do it for quarter number 1. We've got a close one here. We'll get back to East Rutherford after this. Welcome back. We'll begin this 2nd quarter with the Giants in possession. They'll have 2nd and 7 to deal with. Flushed out of the pocket. Now he takes it. And he's able to move past the 45 before going out.
Well, you don't get the 1st down, but I'll tell you this, Kate, that drives the defense and the defensive coordinator nuts. They do everything right. They win, and yet still QB makes something out of nothing.
Off the play fake, he's going to throw. Escapes the pocket. And he just gets rid of this one, but unfortunately, that means 4th down coming up.
Well, discretion, the better part of valor in a lot of cases. Rather than force something with no one open and risk a turnover, he wisely just threw it away.
Offense still staying out after the incompletion. They're going to try on fourth.
Come on, set.
And the QB keeps it on the sneak. And he's touched as they pick up that first down on fourth.
I think we are so preconditioned when a QB sneak is called, we think it's going to be a first down, right? Well, I think they expected him to get it too. But now they got to adjust in a hurry and get their defense out there to make a stand of their own.
Caught by Godwin on the slant. And in, touchdown Tampa Bay. The Buccaneers keep their drive alive and reach pay dirt one play later. It's a Chris Godwin touchdown. McLaughlin's extra point is up and good. And the Buccaneers grow their lead to 8. McLaughlin has it on the tee, and he's ready to send this flying. He'll bring it out from the middle of the end zone. They stop him right as he gets up past the 15. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10.
Let's go.
They'll start the drive with Singletary. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down.
Here we go, set.
To throw, here's Locke. Man there, it's Malik Neighbors. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a 1st down.
I'm sure Coach, the play caller, doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
Gets everything he has under this throw. Forces that one, and it's intercepted. Jamel Dean makes the play.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10.
Set. Run. Done.
Irving on the inside give. And he's brought down for a loss. So it's the 2-minute warning here from MetLife. And it's the Buccaneers with work to do on 2nd and 12.
Regular. Set. Watch out.
Mayfield thrown out of the pistol. That's a catch, Jalen McMillan. And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line. Third and just 2 to go.
Watch out.
They run the counter with White. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
You love a huddle? Okay, you really do. You love a huddle full of guys like this who just know how to keep the drive moving forward. There's some trust there that he's going to get the job done, and he's going to get another shot, I would guess, down the line.
Mayfield on 1st and 10. Finds a seam down the middle. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. 1st and 10, it's a give to White. And they bring him down at the 25-yard line after surrendering some good yardage. Now we're going to get an offensive timeout. That's their first. 2nd and 3 now.
Watch out.
Here's the give to Irving. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs. Tampa spends its 2nd timeout now. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half.
That right there, that will make the coaches happy. He didn't just get the 1st down, but got a healthy chunk of bonus yards afterwards.
The drive picks up here, 1st and 10. Working inside the red zone. And look at the footwork there. Touchdown! The Buccaneers grow their lead just before halftime. It's a Chris Godwin touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. His kick is good, for the moment at least, as we've got a flag down on the field. I think they're going to get him for hitting the kicker. So they tag him for roughing the kicker. And now this kickoff's going to come from the 50. Let's see if they loft in and try to stick him deep. McLaughlin has it on the tee, and he's ready to send this flying. Return coming here from the 12. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. A little less than 30 seconds to go as they begin this drive. Trying to shake off the interception. He's looking to throw. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Tough one to retain through that hit. And now it's second down.
Well, that was almost one of those nice chunk plays you like to see in the NFL, Kate, before he was able to recover and provide the hit and ultimately dislodge the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays down the field.
Second and 10 now. Forced out to his right. On the run right, throwing deep down the... Oh, this is getting ugly early. Intercepted again. Jamel Dean makes the play. And that's going to be a touchdown. It's on the board for now. But will it stand? We got to see what this flag is all about. Roughing the passer on that last play, and that's always going to lead to an automatic first down.
Let's go now.
Looking to throw. He's trying to go deep again. He's got it inside the 25. And he flips the field for them before being taken down. Graham Gano and the Giants field goal unit out. Just before halftime, we get a timeout taken. Only time left for one more snap, Brock, so they're going to run out their field goal unit. From the left hash, about 31 yards out. The kick by Gonzalez is good. And doing what they can against the lead as it's back down to 12.
I know, you always want to finish drives in the end zone, but no matter what, the important thing is they end in some kind of points, and that's mission accomplished there.
Well, Brock, barring the touchback, this kickoff should run out the half, so better make that return good as it's away. He's hauled down on what is the final play of our first half. So we finished 2 quarters, a couple more to come after this short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports after this. Well, that first half, certainly an interesting one. Kate, Scott, Brock Eward with you as we get back and see what the second half has in store for us. Johnson with a return here. Good looking return here, and he's got room. And he showed some burst on that return, getting them all the way to their own 40.
Hey, you go into halftime with a double-digit lead, your number one objective, and they'll all say it in that locker room, it's 0-0 to begin the second half. So you want to come out firing the same way you did in that first half. And that kick returner, he took matters in his own hands.
And they're going to stop him after he wiggles his way forward for 2. Offense in the hurry up here.
Regular. Real. Watch out.
Right back to Irving now. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Give him about 3 yards, and now they're going to have 35 to figure out. From the gun, Mayfield. He has the first over the middle. And they're going to take this to the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown. The Buccaneers grow the lead coming out of halftime. It's a Chris Godwin touchdown. His third through the air this game. McLaughlin tacks on the extra point. And the Buccaneers go up by 19. McLaughlin has it on the tee, and he's ready to send this flying. And the kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. Touchback. This drive starting from the 30. They're out and set. 1st and 10. Lock. On the move, headed right. Catch made, Tyrone Tracy. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line. Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. Throwing off the play fake here. Makes the grab in bounds, left side. And he goes out a little short of the 40. It's a gain of 19 on the play. And the Giants will have a 1st down. Putting a receiver in motion. Lock to throw it. Pass cut by Tracy. And he's marked down, looks like at the 32-yard line. It's a pickup of 11. And it's good enough for a New York 1st down.
I love throwing on 1st down. And when you see a 1st down pass just like that, it's taking advantage of a matchup you plan for, and you go out and execute.
Bails out of the pocket quick. Now here he goes. And he gets this down inside the red zone before going out. Give him 13 on that play. And the Giants will have a 1st down.
That is so demoralizing for a defense. You lock things down in coverage. You do everything right on the back end, only to see the quarterback escape, evade the pressure, and get that 1st down anyway. Ugh.
And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Jamel Dean makes the play. And the Buccaneers get it back as he intercepts him for the 2nd time this game. Oh, man, Brock, they decided to air it out in pursuit of a touchdown that time, but it's intercepted, and the visit to the red zone comes up empty.
And that one stings, Kate. It really does. You have a limited opportunity of looks in that close, particularly as we get through the 2nd half. But once you get, you have to finish with points.
Fits it through the middle. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. That chunk worth a nice 21 yards. And that's good for a Buccaneer 1st down.
Hey, alert 33.
From the gun, a run for White. And he breaks even, but that's it. Brought down at that line of scrimmage. Bobby Okereke making that stop. Just one quick. Second and 10, need to get some positive yardage here. Mayfield now from the gun. This finds Evans, complete. And he'll be brought down after getting it to the 47-yard line. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on 2nd down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about 3rd down at all.
Baker now off the play fake. On target to Godwin. And he's touchdown after a nice pickup there to get the 1st. Working quickly here. 1st down, here's Baker. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Pass is caught at the 9. And they bring him down at the 7-yard line. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. From the red zone now. And this time they're going to get there, and they drop it. The dose of the hurry-up offense here. After the sack, another pass on 2nd down. Wow, his first real mistake. That's intercepted. That's Bobby Okereke. Now that right there, that is rising to the occasion in the red zone, partner. Could have saved 3 points there, maybe twice that with that interception.
You know, these defenders are willing to bend and bend. These offenses are so good in this league, and they know how critical the red zone is. And when you get an interception like that, you just break. You break the will of that offense and the confidence, and those are big time. You're right. Put some points on the board for that defense with that effort.
Chased out to his right. He's going to keep it this time. New set of downs for him at the 38.
Let's go.
Here's Locke. That's caught. He found some space. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. They get 37 on the play. And it's good enough for a New York first down.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field.
And he will score. Touchdown, New York! The Giants get it back to within 2 possessions. Malik Neighbors with a touchdown. Well, they definitely wanted to get that one out quick, Brock. They did just that, and it ends in 6.
We hear it all the time, but it is so true, Kate. This is a game about matchups. And when you see a throw that quick, it really was determined pre-snap. It was great design and tremendous execution.
So even after the score, they're still down 2 possessions. Time not exactly on their side as they try this onside kick. And that one is going to go out of bounds. Wow, they're going to get great field position out of this. First and 10 from the 41.
Hey, alert, 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 alert.
Oh, look at this. He's setting up to throw. Throwing this back in the end zone. And no one had a shot at that. It's out of the back of the end zone, incomplete.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
Putting the tight end in motion.
Point it right, point it right, point it right. Watch out.
Wow, they're going to pass it here. That's caught. It's Cade Otton. And he runs this to the 25 before being brought down.
Let's go, boys, let's go.
Offense hurrying to the line with the clock running.
Run, run, run. Alert, alert, alert. Real. Watch out.
First and 10. Here's Mayfield. Caught by Godwin on the slant. And he's brought down inside the 10 at the 9. Working fast as the clock ticks towards 0. First down from the red zone. Quick slant complete. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1. The outcome's decided here, but we got a timeout with 2 seconds on the clock so they can think it over before their final play.
Run.
All right, this is going to be the final play of the game.
Up, left. Regular. King. Watch out.
Mayfield to throw again. And this is into the end zone, but incomplete. It was a win no matter what. They decided, hey, let's try for another touchdown to knee it out. Either way, this one's over. So it's a win for the visiting Buccaneers. Well, as they celebrate to the boos of the home crowd, I'm sure you're having flashbacks, buddy. It's got to be music to their ears, hearing those fans voice their displeasure.
It is so sweet, Kate, when you win on the road for a couple reasons. Yeah, I do remember. I remember silencing those road crowds. There's no better feeling than to hear, those boos and those cheers and all that noise just silenced because you beat them in their building. You know the other great sound? The plane ride home. Those are some of the greatest memories you have to celebrate that road victory and a whole road trip home to take it all in.